So it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm with my dogs. You can't see, it's too dark. So I'm taking my dogs for a walk, and after which starts the video blog for the ITU World Championships in Abu Dhabi. It's 6:45 in the morning and I'm ready. See, my bike is totally racked up with my car, and I'm ready to go to Abu Dhabi to take part for the ITU World Championship, which I just thought of taking part just a few hours ago. So let's go and take part. Right, the first pit stop, this is near Dubai at the highway. Just will fill some petrol in the car, take a nice snack from the Emarat station, and then be on my way towards the road to Abu Dhabi. Then I'm driving down the Sheikh Zayed road, and I was shocked to see that there was this bus that crashed into an outlet, completely into an outlet. And, I'm just driving safe. There's nothing on the road.
Counted. I told him hotly that I couldn't care less about his causing me trouble. He gave a similar account for his mad dash toward home plate and the World Series opener. I suddenly decided to shake things up, Robinson explained. It was not the best baseball strategy to steal home with our team 2 runs behind.
Alright, hi there, Loy from LoyMachedo.com, and it was Loy Machedo. Today the date is, what's the date? 4th of March 2016. And time right now, what's the time? 7:18 in the morning, and I'm driving. And don't worry, it's pretty safe. You can see the roads are empty. It's pretty empty, and I wouldn't take unnecessary risks. Anyway, I just wanted to share with you my thoughts on the fact that I'm going for this World Triathlon Championship. Can you believe I'm actually going for the World Triathlon Championship? What a joke. It's so funny. It's so funny because I just learned cycling 2 days ago. I learned how to swim alone, I think just 1 week ago. And that was my first time that I swam in the ocean alone, okay? First time. And now I'm going for the ITU World Championship. Can you believe how crazy that is? Going for a World Championship, a world ranked event, where world class athletes are coming, when I've just learned the fundamental basics few days ago. I'll tell you how that happened, okay? This is the craziest story. You're not going to believe it. You're absolutely not going to believe it. It was like this, okay? It was the evening, and as usual, I was chatting with my best friend Malin. Malin's my best friend and my sweetheart, okay? She is an amazing woman, and you can check her out on my Facebook. She's this blonde Finnish girl. I call it girl because she is very lively. She is very funny, jokey, and you'd not believe, I won't tell you her age, but she's a mummy of 2 babies. She's an amazing mother, absolutely the world's most amazing mother, and she is fit as a fiddle. She exercises like, when she exercises, she looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger. She has this cheekbones, and she goes like this. She's not very muscular. She's pretty toned. I wouldn't say skinny, but she can kick anyone's ass in any exercise, whether it's abdominal crunches, whether it's running, especially running. And now she's training to be a triathlete. So, how I met her was thanks to my coach, Jacques Sophie. He is like a military kind of a trainer, very strict. He's like he's like your boss who had a bad day, with his wife. A grumpy boss. He comes, yes, what do you want? So, if you say good morning to Jacques, he's like, yes, what? And if you ask him a question, excuse me, Jacques, excuse me, what? He goes, so he's like always grumpy, grouchy guy, but nice guy, okay? He's a very caring, but grumpy guy. Never, except with the cute females. With cute females, he's very sweet. Yes, how are you? But with me, he's like, what do you want? But I don't blame him because I'm very irritating. So, okay. Now, Jacques, we trained under Jacques, and so Jacques, what happened was he finished giving us the sessions, and I've been training with him for 1 year now. He's whatever I've achieved is because of Jacques. I've learned how to run properly. Before, I don't know what I was doing. I think I was walking. So I've learned running, and I learned exercise injury-free 1 year. And from 3 hours 30 minutes, which I used to take to complete a half marathon, I've been able to do a respectable 2 hours, all because of Jacques Sophie. I would have done less than 1:55, but I messed it up. So anyway, coming to the part. So I was with Marlin. I was talking to Marlin, and we are just chatting and just talking about all the stuff which we normally talk about, training and everything else. And we were just discussing as to which is the next event we should take part. We were just talking, and I was just pretty high completing my first aquathlon. Aquathlon is where you swim and you run. So it was swimming of 750 meters, and then you run 5 kilometers. So I was shit scared. I'll tell you, I thought I was going to die because I'm not joking. Okay, for me, swimming, the fear of swimming was real, very real. I'm not joking. It used to be like, when I'm swimming, you're supposed to put your head down and swim down on the seafloor bed. So whenever I used to put my head down, and the ocean floor, first it's light brown. So from there, suddenly, it'll change to little dark brown, and my heart would start pounding, and then suddenly it'll turn black. And the minute it would turn black, I'm telling you, my whole body would start shivering. I would, it was not just a mental thing. It was actually manifesting itself like a physical reaction. My heart would be pounding. I would be short of breath. I would hyperventilate. I couldn't control. I thought I was going to die. And, and the worst part is, especially when you see movies like Jaws and you see horror movies. So, I just thought, like, I'm going to die. Some creature is going to come. A shark is going to open his mouth and bite me in half. And, the worst part is when I was the age of 6, I remember when I was with my uncle and everyone else in the ocean, and just playing, and suddenly I started screaming and shouting, and I was horribly in pain, horribly. What had happened was a jellyfish had attacked my legs violently and attacked my whole body, and I lost conscience. And when I came back, I was shivering and crying and horrible, agonizing pain. I was stung all over my body by jellyfish, and it was horrifying, absolutely horrifying. So my legs had swollen to twice the size, and I never went into the ocean after the age of 6 or 7, never. So, for a year, Jacques Sophie used to take me into the ocean, and he used to swim next to me. And I'll tell you, even if I would see a green algae, it was like I thought I was going to die. I was, help, Once I remember when Jacques Sophie, he just told me, just swim 50 meters, where, the water is still here. The waves are there, and when I went, I suddenly I had cold feet. I couldn't even move. And I kept waving my hand, and Jacques was like, oh, something happened, and he just jumped in the water. He's caring. That way he's a nice guy, okay? He's a nice guy, even though he's irritating sometimes. But anyway, he's nice irritating, so it's okay. So, he came, and it was so funny. He comes, I was like, what happened? He was like, I was like, I don't know, I got cold feet. The funny thing is, he just stood up, and the water was still here. He was like, what's the issue? I was like, nothing. I just got scared. So, so it was funny. Okay. So when I went for this aquathlon, this race, I decided I was just going to do it, fight my fear, that kind of shit. And I didn't tell anyone. I didn't even tell my coach. Okay. So, and Marlin was supposed to do that event, and I just turned up there, and I was standing there, and lo and behold, my coach turns up for the same bloody event. I was like, oh shit. I didn't see him. He saw me. And I was like, oh shit, he's here. And then he calls me like, Okay, he thought I was not going to take part, so he tells me, since you are here, you check from that boy to that boy, you know, he normally says, you know, check the timing and blah, 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 he was telling. And I was like, okay, you want me to check the timing and what else? He's saying, one round, you'll check the time. But I told him, Amanda is supposed to do 2 rounds. He's like, what? Excuse me? He always says, excuse me. So he's like, 2 rounds? What do you mean 2 rounds? You're taking part? And I was like, yeah, I'm taking part, you know. Then he goes like, you know, Mr. Loy, this doesn't fit in the training. You know, that's his normal way of saying, it doesn't fit into the training. So, so it was so funny. And, you know, by the time the race started, and I was like, I got to go. And he's like, not trying to be disrespectful, but I had to go. So I went and I was like, hey, you know, he had to lecture me again. He's like, I'm supposed to go for the race. Come on, you know. And they started the race. And one part of my brain is like, come on, you know, did I have to listen to that? And the other part was like, shit, he came. And the third part was like, shit, the race started. And another was like, Loy, focus on the race. And the fifth one is like, Loy, you're going to die. So I was like, there's so many thoughts going in my head. So I was like, okay, relax. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, you know, at that race, there were kids, I'm not joking, there were kids as tall as my knee. 6-year-old children. Maybe their body weight was maybe just 20 kgs or maybe 15 kgs. They were so small. And they were swimming in the sea with absolutely no fear. And here I'm thinking I'm going to die. I'm like, what the hell is this? So I really felt ashamed. I was like, small children have no fear, and I'm worried about dying. What stupidity is this? So, and then I saw all these children, maybe 20, 30 of them going in the sea and coming back. I was like, if these kids can do it, I can do it. So, okay, race started, went into the ocean, and, you know, I I did my best not to look at the ocean floor. I was like, close eyes, just swim. And I was like, happy thoughts. I was thinking all happy thoughts. I was playing like Tom and Jerry music in my head, and I was thinking, Lord, just swim. And, you know, there were people next to me. So I was like, okay, fine, I'm not going to die. There are people next to me. So there were people left and right and everywhere else. And I was swimming, and I was glad because, you know, they just have, you know, they have waves of people constantly coming. So I was swimming and constantly looking around to see anyone's there. Yeah. And I had to look up to see the direction. And when I was alone, I think one of the lifeguards, he might have figured out that I was new to swimming. He kept swimming next to me. So I was like very happy. And to tell you a fact, being my first competition of swimming, that was hardly a week ago, out of 24 people, I was 23rd. Okay, I was the last. So I think when I came out of the water, yeah, so like I was saying, so when I came out of the water, there was nobody. It was just me. And, you know, everyone's like, oh, you can do it. Yes. Yeah, clapping. That's why I was like, oh, I'm alive. You know, and I went. And, you know, I saw the rest of the people running. And so, okay, I finished my race successfully. Okay, I finished the race successfully. And even though I was the second last, I think the last guy maybe never turned up or something. So anyway, but I was happy. So that was my first swim alone one week ago. Okay. So, you know, I was happy about it. My coach was pissed off. He was not talking to me at all. He was like this. But he won the age category of his age category, old age category, whatever. He's not old, he's 45, yeah. Yeah, but he's still young. He's very fit, okay, very fit for his age. Okay, so finish that, and so me and Malin were talking, like I was saying, back to the story. And we are talking about the race and everything else. And then I was saying, okay, which race should we take part in next? And she goes like, you know, Loy, you know, this race, that race. And this, we're just chatting. And finally, then she tells me, hey, you know, there's this ITU race. Right? What's an ITU race? She's like, oh, it's a world championship race. I was like, ooh, wow, okay, world championship. You know, one day I should take part in a world championship. And she was like, Loy, but that's a triathlon. Oh, triathlon. Oh, I've never tried triathlon. So, you know, maybe it'll be good to try a world championship triathlon race, maybe after 5 years, 10 years or whatever. And I said, yeah, so, you know, maybe only world champions can take part. She said, no, it's open to all. I'm like, what? It's open to all? Oh, okay. Maybe next year I'll try open to all. So then, I asked her, so when is this race happening? She said it's happening, it's happening this week. So I was like, haha, it'll be so funny if I could take part in the race. And we both laughed, ha ha ha, Then I was like, hey, that's a good idea. What if I do take part? And she's like, oh, you're crazy. You're going to take part in a race, hey, but it's like, she meant it in a nice way, good crazy. Oh, you're so crazy, Loy, to take part in the race. I was like, ha ha ha, yeah. Then suddenly, I don't know, I had this bugging voice in my head, what if I did take part? And then I repeated to her, Malin, what if I did take part in the race? She's like, seriously? I said, yeah, just take part in the race. She's like, oh, okay. You want to take part in the race? Yeah, just thinking. But then I was like, forget it. I don't know what is triathlon. I really don't know what is triathlon. I've never taken part in even a, training session. I just rode a bike 1 week ago, my first time. I swam for the first time alone. And, so she's like, well, I don't know. And I was like, So I said, okay, wait, give me a minute. Okay. First I asked her, like, when is this event going to close? So she said, it's going to close tomorrow. I'm like, oh, okay, so we still have time. Okay, just give me a minute. So I put on the phone, I called up Richard De La Cruz, who's another triathlete. He's an Ironman. He's a very nice guy, genuine guy. He's a Filipino. So I called him up and I told him, hey, Richard, there's this ITU World Championship, blah, blah, blah. I said, what do you think if I take part? He's like, yeah, take part. I'm like, you serious? I'll take part. He's like, yeah, take part. I said, but I don't know anything. He's saying, do you know how to swim? I said, yeah, I just swam. Swam means like I swam 750 meters. So yeah, there is a sprint you can take part in. Like how Filipino, you can take part in a 500-meter swim. He has a little bit Arabic of an accent. So I said, yeah, 500 meters. Yeah, okay. So he's saying, you did 750 by yourself? I said, yeah. So you can do 500 by yourself. Okay. But then I told him, but after swim, you have to ride a bike. He's saying, you know how to ride a bike? I said, yeah, I rode a bike. He's saying, yeah, you rode 45 kilometers, right? Yeah, I said, that was a practice session. Good, so you know how to ride a bike. Then I said, yeah, but then you have to run also. So he's saying, yeah, but you're a runner, right? Yeah, I know how to run, yeah. So I said, but I don't know anything, like, what to do for the event, nothing. No, nothing, you just register. So I said, okay, fine. I said, will you train me, guide me, whatever? No problem, whatever questions, I'll guide you. So I was like, okay, fine, whatever. So what I did is, I said hi to him. Then I called up Malin again and I said, Malin, listen, okay, I'm thinking of taking part. She said, Loy, what? You're going to take part. It's just next week. Yeah, next week. We still have 1 week. Loy, it's not next week. Next week as in, it is within 2 days. I said, what? It's within 2 days? So I was like, okay, wait. It's tomorrow, right? Yeah. Saying, you think about it. I said, okay. But then I was like, okay, fine, forget it. If you have to do it, we'll do it. So what I did, I pressed register. Okay, register. I click register and I refresh the page, everything. Okay, I pay the amount. And I said, Malin, I registered. She says, Loy. I said, what? The event is closed. I said, what? I said, I thought I registered. Saying, no, it's closed. Then I refreshed the page, it was closed. I was like, shit, did I just register or did it just close? And then, normally we're supposed to receive an email. And then I get an email, like, the event is closed, but congrats, you're registered. I was like, what? Then I called Malin and told her, no, I was on the phone. I said, Malin, the event is closed, but I just registered. She's like, Loy, you registered. You're the last guy to register. I was like, oh, okay. So, you'd not believe, the event was supposed to close tomorrow, the day tomorrow. And I just pressed register and I was the last guy to register and I got lucky enough and I registered. So I know some people say, oh, you are meant to be and all that bullshit, but So now, with no training, absolutely zero training, I just learned how to ride a bike, just learned. I only know how to balance the cycle and drive straight. I don't know how to turn left and right and all that, okay? So I just learned how to swim, just learned, like now I close my eyes and swim. I don't look at the floor because I get scared. And I don't think there's any shark in the water. And I know how to run. And I'm going to take part for a world championship. Ha ha ha. Normally my coach says, He's a world champion. He's going to take part in the world championship. Now, even I'm going to take part in the world championship. Ha 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 ha. So now that'll be funny. So, you know, whenever I speak to anyone from today onwards, whenever I speak to anyone, I'll tell them, you know, I'm a world ranked athlete. Ha ha ha. So, you know, most probably the fact is I'm going to come in last. I know for a fact I'm going to come in last. Out of 2,200 people, I'm going to be 2,200. But still, I'll be ranked 2,200th. So, actually speaking, I will also be a world ranked athlete. Yes, thank you. So, that's my story. That's how I'm going to take part. And, you know, just imagine how it will sound. You know, hi, my name is Loy. I'm a world ranked athlete. I took part in the world championship. Ha ha ha. So now, so this is, you know, this is how I came to take part in the world championship. Still now the road is empty. Very nice. It's nice to be empty. So I can do my video blog. And I seriously have no idea how I'm going to do it, what I'm going to do. I just know I have to swim. I'll follow what everyone is doing, and I'll keep bobbing my head up to see where I'm swimming. I know how to put my goggles and that cap fits nicely, and you know, all my swimming stuff I'll wear, and come out of the water and run to the bicycle, triathlete bicycle. Apparently there'll be 2,000 bicycles, so I have to put a marking or something to know where my bike is. So I've decided to put a nice bright ribbon or a bag, yeah. So it'll be my bike, and then, you know, just sit on the bike. Yeah, and I forgot one more thing. When you ride a triathlon bicycle, you have this padding. It's like Pampers, wearing Pampers diapers, you know, because, man, I'll tell you, where you sit on the bike, that section where your balls and your butt muscles, it hurts like I don't know how these guys sit for 6 hours and all that. I sat for I think 5 minutes and my ass was paining. Sheesh. So, you know, the diapers like Pampers like things, so I'll put that on so it doesn't hurt me much. Then cycle, and but you know, I'm not going to try drinking while cycling because I don't know how to balance. So and I have to drive on the right hand side, yeah, because other people zoom go fast. So I don't want to break any records. You know, cycling safely. I drive also safely, so I'll cycle also safely. And then after that, we have to come and park the cycle somewhere, wherever. I think, yeah, same place. And we are also supposed to put the number, the bib. On the bib is the number that you get. I'll put it on my when I'm cycling, I put it on my rear end, back, my ass, whatever you call it. And then we park the cycle nicely, same place. Oh yeah, one more thing. I'm supposed to bring the helmet. I bought the helmet, so I didn't want to be stupid and forget the helmet. And then park the cycle. I'll take off my Pamper tights, which has the padding, and then run. My coach always tells me, you know, some people forget their shoes, so I bought extra pair of shoes just in case. Yeah, so nobody can say I forgot my shoes. And then, yes, when you cross the finish line, you have to look like you're victorious. So even though I'll be last, I'll look, I'll do that, you know. So just make sure that I get this amazing photo finish. Then after that, I'll be a world ranked athlete. That is provided my cycle doesn't puncture. A shark doesn't eat me while swimming. I don't die while swimming. I don't get a heart attack while running. Yeah. Or I die, you know, while going on. So if this is my last video, if this is my last video, I don't have anyone to say anything. Yes. Mark Zuckerberg, you're in charge of my Facebook groups. Please make sure that, you know, all my followers are taken care of. Yes, that's it. Nobody else, nothing else. Yeah. And my books, well, I don't know what to do about my books. Anyway, okay. Because if I die, Kali, okay, whatever. And Jax, please remember, if I die, I have pending sessions which are paid in advance. So, no use giving a refund. He's not going to give me a refund. Yes, please transfer it to Malin. See, Malin, I even think of you during my death. Haha. So, what was I saying? Yes, so yeah, that's how I'm going to take part. And yeah, this is going to be quite an experience. I've never taken part for a triathlon. And my first ever triathlon is going to be a world championship triathlon. Yippee! Yes, yes. I'm a world ranked champion. La, la, la. There'll be athletes who will be amazingly fit, strong, and six-pack abs. Like, I used to see them on TV. I'm going to see all those athletes. And they're going to look at me. Oh, by the way, I didn't do my dieting. So I got a nice little belly. Nice little, no six-pack, just one pack. So I got a nice little tummy. So look a little funny. And you're going to see all these athletes who take it very seriously. They'll be like this, ha. I'll be like taking photos and selfies and putting stuff on Instagram. Yeah, so that's what it's going to be. But I'm going to enjoy the experience. That's what I always do. I always enjoy the experience. Always. There's not a single day I don't enjoy the experience because life is too short. Meant to enjoy. Yep. So this is my life and this is what I'm planning to do. And it's nice to know the road is still empty. See, road is empty. Yeah, it's a beautiful road. It's empty and I'm happy. So this is how I decided to take part for the World Championship Triathlon. Long story short. Hope you enjoyed it. So yeah, the main thing which I wanted to say is like, opportunities don't come. If I would wait, this World Championship thing would be next year. And the most important thing which I wanted to say is, just imagine this. Had I delayed even by a minute and I waited, that opportunity would have passed me by, So because I took action immediately, I was able to participate for this World Championship. Now, I can't say that I'm ready, but you're as ready as you are. You can never wait. So I'm doing my best. Let's see what happens. Yes, a couple of extra tips while this triathlon thing from the experts that I spoke to. One was Gary. Gary's from 2XU. He's a very smart guy, nice guy. He's one world ranked cyclist, and he had a bad accident where his back is now having metal plates. He's a nice guy. He's a gem of a guy, but it's sad that someone as gifted and talented as him has to have this surgery thing on his back. So what he told me is, when swimming, don't move your legs too much because then your legs will be tired. So just move your arms smooth. Don't kill yourself while swimming. Then on the cycle, just make sure you keep a pace, but don't burn your legs out because after that you got running. So swimming, don't burn your legs. Cycling, relax your arms because your arms are tired, and just cycle. But remember this, after that you got running. So don't tire yourself completely. So it's going to be quite a challenge. 500 meters swim, followed by 20 kilometers cycling, where my bum will hurt, and then 5 kilometers running. So we'll see what's going to happen, and we'll do our best. So this is Loy from loymachedo.com. And who's loymachedo.com still driving? Nobody's there. Very good. I like an empty road. Sharing with you his video blog for the amazing, what is that? ITU World Championship. And you're looking at a potential world champion participant. And after this, I'll be world ranked. Even though last, still I'll be world ranked. So anyone talks to me, you're talking to a world champion triathlete. Haha. Thank you. Okay, see you. Good night. Goodbye. And I'll keep learning how to do a triathlon on my first ever official triathlon. Haha. Okay. And a big thank you to Malin for encouraging me. And a big thank you to Richard De La Cruz for, for guiding me. A big thank you to Mr. Jacques Sophie for always fighting with me. But he's a nice guy. The thing is, whatever said and done, if I know how to swim today, if I know how to run, if I have the courage to do all this, it's because of him. But he fight like cats and dogs. and he always has this, what is that? It doesn't fit my training, doesn't fit my training, all that, blah, blah, blah. And he also has another funny thing. He always says, he always says his predilection. It doesn't say prediction, predilection. That's his way of saying prediction. Prediction of the time prediction. So my predilection, Mr. Jacques Sophie, is I will complete my race. Maybe last, but I'll do it probably. And I'll follow your tips. I'll follow your tips properly. And I will live. And I'll make you proud. Even though you'll be pissed off because I'm taking part. But it's okay. It happens, that love-hate relationship. But whatever said and done, Jacques Sophie is my coach, and thank you very much. Even though he'll still be pissed off, but that's okay. But still. And for those people who want to be triathletes, you can either join TriFit, or you can join, Filipino triathletes, or Filipino. There's so many. Why do they keep this name Filipino triathlete? Why don't they keep global triathletes or international triathletes? Why Filipino? And then they say, oh, they are racist and they are racist. Yeah, why do you have this name Filipino? Well, imagine someone says the British runners. So what, only British runners? There's a stupidity in their thinking. You should have like International Triathletes Club, not Filipino Triathletes Club. Anyway, that's stupidity. So, you can join, but I don't know, people join those clubs, mostly Filipinos. Or, you can always take the guidance of someone like Jacques Sophie, because he is a good coach. He really knows the technique. He's very competitive in nature, and I highly endorse and recommend him. Whatever I know today is because of Jacques Sophie, and yeah. So yeah, that's what it is. So Loy from Machedo.com saying goodbye for now. I've reached Abu Dhabi. It's still a long way to go, and keep you updated what will happen. Goodbye for now. So I'm still driving. The roads are nearly empty. It's nice, and I just finished recording around 35 minutes of a session, and we'll upload it later on to YouTube. Until then, I'll continue driving.
And described more unconventional behaviors. Hundreds of studies point to the same conclusion. Although firstborns tend to be more dominant, conscientious, and ambitious, laterborns are more open to taking risks and embracing. I stopped asking for permission to do things. I took public classes alone. I stayed out all night. They went on vacations and left me alone in high school. They were just more exhausted. They forgot to say, "You can't do that." When she was a child.
So I've reached the destination, and this is where the World Championship Triathlon thing is going to be held. I need to figure out where is the practice run. Let's see where it is. Rasaman. So now taking the bike in to get it checked in. I don't know where's the place, but I think I'll figure it out. I can see people walking. So let's see. This is where the place is. That's a village. So this is the ITU World Triathlon entrance. Finally reached the place. Now I have to figure out where I have to keep the bike and put it inside. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Pretty sunny. This is how the village looks like. Just me around. Yeah. So this is where the venue is going to be held.
4 minutes to get in there for the practice suite for tomorrow. So if you're coming down, come on, guys. Hurry up, come on. Hurry. Otherwise, you're going to miss out. 9 o'clock is the cutoff for our practice suite tomorrow. Come on, guys. Hurry on now. We need to close it off. We've got
I kept thinking and giving excuses that I can't swim, and then I meet this guy. This guy has only one arm and he is like amazing. He's totally inspiring. Now I don't have any excuse. I will do it.
Never stop, go
Yeah.
forward.
All the best.
All
Okay.
the best. Thank
So,
you.
his name is, what's your name?
I am Nurbek.
Nurbek. His name is Nurbek. Don't forget it.
Yeah.
His name is Nurbek. Add him up on Facebook. He's a great guy.
I will do tomorrow first Olympics. Before I made always sprint.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wish him all the best.
Yeah. Good luck.
And I'm here to check my BMI, and they'll give me my fat reading, heart reading, whatever, and then there's diabetes or whatever. I'm supposed to stand here. So let me test and find out if I'm healthy, not healthy, going to die, whatever. So let's check it out.
I'll just do this.
And I'm here to check my BMI, and they'll give me my fat reading, heart reading, whatever, and then there's diabetes or whatever. I'm supposed to stand here. So let me test and find out if I'm healthy, not healthy, going to die, whatever. So let's check it out.
I'll just do this.
Our first athlete in our men's division today. Come on, let's give it up to this young man right now. What a great race he's having.
That's a winner. That's a winner.
All right.
Let's go. All right, Loy Machedo with Richard De La Cruz. There he is. A big thank you to him. Today, if I'm doing the triathlon because of his advice and guidance. Richard, how are you feeling? How are you feeling?
Great. I'm sure Loy will gonna take a lot of us
Yes.
tomorrow.
And Richard is going to win. Yeah.
Enjoy.
Our first athlete in our men's division today. Come on, let's give it up to this young man right now. What a great race he's having.
That's a winner. That's a winner. I'm at the bike transition area where I have to deposit the bike and then move on. So this is how it looks like. Everybody's here, and this is where the bike will be kept. And this will be full tomorrow. So let's see. Some of the professional athletes who are going, all of them are going to test the waters.
Whiskey, spend money, I don't
All attending the same
This is how
school,
long the
1,
line
2,
is.
and 3 today. Ladies and gentlemen, it rounds out our Junior Aquathlon Awards today. Please give
So
them
this is how long the
very,
line
very
is.
large applause.
Part is I have to park my bike, and I'm parking it in the L section. And L stands for loymachedo.com. Ah, L. And this is my bike, and they're all the people.
15-year-old
But I'm in the L section.
Congratulations.
The race will play along is I'll be swimming from there, going all the way there, then coming from here. So coming, I have to run all the way there, go there, and then come to the L section for Loy Machedo. Come and pick up my bike from here and zoom. Now I'm waiting for the briefing to start, and people are all here, everyone's here. And so briefing is going to start very soon, just taking my time. This is how it looks for the briefing. We'll just wait.
And processes to follow. These processes are in place for your own safety. So we have a team of specialists dedicated on the water safety professionals who are there for your safety. You'll see in the race video what
visible so that you can be identified for your race photos. Race number. For individual competitors, fasten your race number to your race belt supplied in your race pack. Cyclists must pin their.
I'm right now at the Rotana, and I'm going to check in, and this is how the hotel looks like. Nice little spacious place, looks pretty good. It's pretty nice, not bad. So this is how the hotel looks like. So after being awake since 3 in the morning, now I've reached my hotel room, and this is how my hotel room looks like. Okay. Planning to have dinner, and it's very busy at the restaurant. So this is how busy it is. So that's it. Today's menu is, let's say, this is lamb, this is aromatic rice, then we have chicken biryani, then we have beef with broccoli, then we have pasta with salmon, then we have mashed potatoes, we have vegetables, and we have fish. Okay, go to the salad section. You have all this variety.
You can
of
make yourself. What do you like to make?
whatever I like to make, huh?
This is a dessert.
Ooh, talk about delicious food. Too much. 5th of March 2016. This is 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm in Abu Dhabi, and today it's going to be the most important day of my life in terms of sports, because I'm going to attempt the ITU World Championship and complete it. Okay, I'll take a shot of espresso drink. I'll take an espresso. Then, yeah, that's it. Next, make my drink. Well, this is strange. Very strange. So 5 in the morning, I've reached. There is absolutely nobody around, and I'm getting ready to go to the race venue. Quite an experience it's going to be. So the question is, how am I feeling just hours before the biggest race of my life? Nothing actually. I'm just enjoying the experience because I want to enjoy the experience. That's what it is. So this is where it's all going to begin. And this is where I want to enjoy my first and biggest experience. I don't know. Should I go in? I think I should go in. This is how it looks in the village early in the morning. Nobody's come except the main athletes. I have to go and prep my bike now. So, still walking, going towards my bike. I've decided to call my bike the Papu Dam. Seriously, that's the name of my bike, the Papu Dam. I don't know, I just decided to call it. It's a nice name. This is the bike area. It's still dark. I'm going towards my bikey. I'll go towards my bike, prep everything, and then we'll start. Okay, here's all the bikes. I can't see anything, it's dark. But there's so many bikes, oh goodness. Bike. I have to go towards the end. It's in the L section, Loy section. At the racing village, we're going to start. Here, everyone is ready to start. This is how it's going to be. They're starting right now. See, there they are. Everyone's there.
Plus. Second wave, 9 a.m., all teams. Third wave at 9:10, all females. Fourth wave at 9:20, males 20 to 29, 30 to 39. And then the last wave of the day is the 9:30 a.m. wave. Males.
This is the team that is there. The most handsome man from Egypt, the hot sex bomb from Philippines, old man, the man who keeps challenging me. I'm going to. Then Jim, who's a playboy, and bodyguard. The record holder. Yes. And me, sex bomb. Something like that.
You know him?
The race officially
Hey,
begins.
one already course change. Sorry. Hey, where is he going? This guy.
He's not navigating. It will happen to you if you're not navigating.
Yeah, and that's one guide him.
Two guys followed.
Okay, the first maxi wave is, oh, maxi is the maximum distance. The second wave is getting ready. There they are. And yeah, mine is at around 9:30, so I'm just relaxing. Hey, how are you doing? So let's see. This will be relaxing now and waiting. Second wave is starting. There they are. Second wave, they're gone. The maximum distance race. There they are.
45 minutes away from our next wave start. So, ladies and gentlemen, coming up is our Olympic distance race. We have 5 waves, so make sure that you come back.
So now it's a waiting game. I still have 3 hours. I have to kill time. The only thing missing is my headband. I just want to see if I can get a headband and keep it near my bike, because during the cycle and after the cycle will be the run, which will be hot. So I need to cool off. So in case you're wondering where's the finish line will be there. Let me zoom in a bit. That is where the finish line will be. And yeah, so this is how the contest is. Will be coming in from there. They'll run all the way here, then they'll run all the way there and there. Yeah, so that's it. This is how it is. La, 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 la. You know, the funny thing, even after planning so much and being so careful, I still forgot my bandana, which I have to wear during the running phase. Because first will be the swim, then will be the bike, then will be the run, so it'll be hot. So I managed to purchase one, and I'm going to keep it near my bike. This is where my bicycle rack is. I just remembered I have to keep my bandana there. So all these bikes are there, and it's at the L section. So just going to go there and put my stuff. So this is where my bike is. This is my bike. This is my transition area. So everything is going to be fine, you know. Good luck. Yeah, everyone's here.
Just awaiting the starting order.
I just want to sort it out now.
Recaps in the water.
That's how my stuff is. In the transition area, I got my helmet. I got my glasses here down. Bib, my shoes, extra juice, just the shorts, and the bag to keep all this stuff in. So this is how it's going to be. Then I'm going to pull my bike out and I'm going to run. Yeah. So I finished my stuff.
Once again,
now I'm headed out. Pretty happy.
Triathlon.org.
Yeah, just
That's
go out.
AbuDhabi.triathlon.org. Results will appear there as soon as.
So I finished all my stuff and kept everything ready. And now I'll move out. People are still keeping their stuff ready. Oh boy. Anyway, I'm happy. I've done whatever I could. I'm prepared. I'm ready. Now time to rock and roll. Woo! Just making sure I enjoy every bit of this experience.
3 minutes away from the start of the purple caps. We're 3 minutes away from the start of the purple caps. And calling the blue caps, please.
With Santosh. Santosh, what do you want to say?
See, we have from Sharjah and SBS team, and we are all excited, and our team is Nasser is on the way, and
Okay.
I'm waiting another 20-25 minutes. I'm expecting him, then I will be on my bike. Then after I did 140k, then our gym is waiting, then very much excited.
You're excited, huh?
Yay!
Super, huh? So you heard it from the one and only my competition, but he's going to do well.
No,
So
all
now,
the luck to Loy. Loy is a very determined person, and I wish him all the best. He will do his best.
yes, thank you very much. And we're going to enjoy. Yeah. All right, it's time for me to get ready, and my race is going to start within 1 hour. So I need to go. So wish me all the best, give some positive messages, and let me enjoy the first ever big race of my life. So everyone, thank you very much.
Loy Machedo and Wilson.
Can you believe I have actually completed the first ever triathlon, my first ever, just preparing 2 days in advance. I just learned swimming last week, I learned cycling last week, and I've completed the triathlon. I am so happy. I am happy. Can you believe I have actually completed the first ever triathlon, my first ever, just preparing 2 days in advance. I just learned swimming last week, I learned cycling last week, and I've completed the triathlon. I am so happy. I am happy.